Everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Tower of Guns. What gun do I want to use? Let's do this. Bluegrass Hedgehog launcher. I would say it's been a while since I played this game. I wonder if okay, so I've been thinking of like some kind of roguelike rotation thing, because honestly I've played a lot of I've played a lot of like multiple games. So this one's definitely one of the games on the lowest rung as far as like games that I cover. I think it's gonna remain as such, just owing to the fact of like how much I play this game. Do we not have any enemies spawning behind us? Alright, usually something spawns to like come fight me. Looks like this is not the case. At least I got triple jump for that health that we don't need. Damn it. As like the most worthless secret. Oh well, we'll give it a shot. Like a rotation. Either that or some kind of like either that or the roguelike roulette. That would be an interesting show. I have no idea how that would work, and honestly I don't think a whole lot of people would be super interested in that, because it seems like most people have a lot of like specific desires. So, you know, Catacomb Kids, Cavern Kings, Tower of Guns, Vagante, list goes on and on. I'd have to think about it. There's a lot of like weird logistical stuff that you could do with the channel, and I'm starting to get to the point where like they would actually be productive, if that makes sense. I'm just gonna be talking about Roguelite. Cute. I might as well just talk about channel management, because that's totally a thing. I want to go to the secret room, but I don't think it's viable for us right now. But stay away from me. Stay away from aha. Okay. Unfortunately, yep. Well, I guess we're in here. Holy shit, look at all that money. Watch Jesus Christ, everything's exploding. Roguelike, roulette. Yeah. No, it probably will. But, so when you're first starting out on YouTube, like, you really do not... You know what? Let's take out the super bullets. They're the most terrifying thing around. I think I just hurt myself. I did. Annoying. But like when you're first starting out, you really don't want to do like kind of weird special shows unless you can somehow market them in a particularly useful sense. So like some people would actually like catch a hold of like a thing or two. But if you don't have any marketing skill, no matter how like cool of a show you've got going on, you're not gonna have any eyes. So you're not gonna have any eyes. Your eyes are gone. YouTube literally comes in and takes them away. No, you're not gonna have like any eyes on any interesting projects you do, no matter how interesting it is. Oh, see a bird. Let's see. Oh, hey, blue XP. Don't know where that came from, but still. Boy, we have money. Hopefully there's some shops above us. Usually there are, but not always. But so when you're first starting on YouTube, you pretty much are stuck just doing things that are not gonna help you in the slightest. Hey, extra jumps. I love it when I get this. Can't forget Risk of Rain. The thing about Risk of Rain, and part of the reason why, the reason why I don't cover Risk of Rain is I'm always just hoping one of my YouTube buddies will suddenly be like, yeah, I actually really want to play Risk of Rain right now. Unfortunately, makes bird motion sick, and everybody else isn't fun to play with. So it's kind of hard for me to want to record content for that. Did I see a pickup somewhere? No. Yes. What's this? Difficulty up. Damn it. Is that a difficulty up on both ends? No. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, that hurt a lot. Oh well, that's what this health is for. Perfect. But so yeah, when you're first starting a YouTube channel, you're pretty much bound to like just covering as many games as you can, trying to get somebody's eyes on something you do. There are actually a lot of different ways that you can get attention. Easiest way is, of course, you know, getting lucky, you know, getting somebody to share your video, something like that. That almost never happens, and honestly, it's a terrible strategy. So I do not recommend pursuing that if you're looking to like grow. But like, for example, when I started, I did Kingdoms of Amalur. Like, it wasn't until like I actually started growing as a YouTuber that most of those videos even got views. Actually, no, some of them got up to like 9 and 10 in the beginning. I think I had like a couple with fairly good views, weirdly enough, and somebody even said that they found me via that series, which is mind-boggling. Should probably look up Kingdoms of Amalur at some point to see like where I rank and all of it. Probably not very high, but my thumbnails probably are the biggest helping point there. But yeah, I'll pick up the grenade burst, I guess. Okay. The Wanderer, I am wrong? What am I wrong about? But so... no. That's not even actually close to true. But so... You're pretty much... okay. So when you're small, best way to grow, getting really lucky. That's really hard to do. There's some people that have, like, really good personalities that can push things forward a lot faster. So, Markiplier, for example, has, you know, that fantastic voice of his. Now, it still took him 2 years to get to the point where, like, he was actually even able to go full-time, much less, you know, become the massive YouTuber that he is now. I think it took him actually a lot longer than that. Let's just throw bombs at them. That was actually fairly satisfying. Jesus, that was actually quite effective. Took him a long time to blow up, but I'm okay with that. I actually really wish there was a weapon descriptor that did that. That would be awesome. If they exploded at the end of them, as opposed to, like, the mine layer, which... it's pretty close, but it's not quite the same. I don't even know. Okay, but, you know, it took Markiplier years. Like, people thought he was an instant success. No, he was a nobody like everybody. For ages. Until, you know, he effectively hopped on the bandwagon for, you know, horror games. Highly edited stuff. And it skyrocketed him to fame. A lot of people say that he got famous by, like, cloning PewDiePie. And I mean, well, true. By that logic, I'm a Northernlion clone, and I'm riding on his coattails all the way to victory. Which doesn't really work. Like, it's, ow, what the? There's a bomb chucker somewhere. Do not see where he is. Oh well, I'll figure it out in a second. But, so, okay, I'm gonna respond to it. Oh, they're on the ceiling. I knew they were somewhere. Unfortunately, hitting these guys with, my spiky balls is difficult and dangerous. Okay, let's stay away from them because they're going to hurt if I let them hit me. Okay, there we go. Let's see. So there's a comment in chat saying that, you know, I am incorrect. That the best way to grow a YouTube channel is to be a big-tittied female with slutty clothing. That's not really true. I've actually seen quite a lot of women come and go. Okay, so I guess anecdotally, I know a girl that tried to do Twitch streaming, and she, I don't know, she's kind of the textbook attention whore, and I hate using that word. I don't know, it just feels dirty, but you know, always seeking attention. You know, the kind of girl that will put on Facebook for a description, you know, hates drama, can't get along with, you know, people, yada yada yada. Effectively a drama magnet that thrives on attention. So she tried Twitch streaming. She actually was getting into Twitch streaming just when I did. She has massive knockers. They are, from my perspective as a dude, when talking to her, uncomfortably large. Because it's very hard to talk to her without staring at them. And I'm fairly good at the whole, like, not staring at women's chest things, but, like, these things were magnetic. I saw women staring at them, because it's just like, how does a person have these? How are these a thing? Are they fake? They're probably fake. You know, that kind of, like, train of thought. And so, like, she tried Twitch streaming, YouTubing, whatever, about the exact same time that I started. And she didn't really know about the process, she didn't know what to do, commentary was hard, and, you know, ultimately just the work that it takes to get into Let's Playing is hard. Yes, you do get an advantage, but honestly, there are a lot of people with advantages all over the place. I would actually argue having a better voice is more important than having massive tits. For, I mean, a multitude of reasons. Why did they keep putting things on the ceiling? Alright, let's just huck grenades at them. Do those not actually have drop-off? They don't. Good to know. That's actually a good way for me to hit things in the ceiling. Hey, jump bite. Yes. Okay, but actually having a really good voice is a better way of growing your channel than having massive knockers. So, you know, if you've got, you know, very good voice talent as a woman or a man, then you're gonna have a better time of it. I'm actually going to go sidestep. There's a thing I read a little while back about you know, phone operators. So, you know, telemarketing. Can you guess who is the most preferred you know, person to work at, like, a telemarketing agency and the most successful? I mean, obviously, like, I'm not accepting responses, and this is going to go up on YouTube, so a lot of people aren't going to be able to respond live anyway. But the most preferred person to work at, like, at a telemarketing firm, and the most successful versions are very deep-voiced, semi-authoritative sounding men. So the deeper your voice is, the better off you're probably going to be at one of these places. So if, say, you're trying to do, like, phone-based insurance, life insurance, for example, or whatever, you're going to make a hell of a lot more money having, like, a really deep, booming man voice than you are having, like, a really nice, kind voice, you know, very friendly personality, stuff like that. No, the more gentlemanly and, like, deep you sound, the better off you're going to be on YouTube, on Twitch, telemarketing, whatever. Okay, so I guess Vesson Louise was correct. That said, there are people that can, you know, draw a fan base by having massive knockers. There are a lot of streamers that will actually get a boost from having tits showing them on camera. Thing is, you really don't want that attention. Like, there are Twitch streamers, I'm just gonna throw names out. I think is it Casey Tron? I think is her name. She's one of the largest female streamers that I know of. And I have never seen her content, so I actually have no idea whether or not, like, she's good or not. Let's just grenade spam. Oh, it does have drop-off. Shit. Alright, well, that was a bit of a waste. Oh, well. But so she shows off her chest fairly prominently. And, I mean, go watch her chat. It is gross. It is not fun to watch, like, it is not fun to watch a lady's chat who's getting, you know, picked on by people that are there because of her chest. Because they're not there because of her personality. They're not there because of her, they're not there because of, like, her gameplay skills or anything like that. Whether or not they're good, that kind of negative attention, that kind of boost, is usually as a result of, like, you know, well, people being shitty on the internet. So, you can say that, you can say that, like, you know, showing your tits on camera would be a great way to, like, grow an audience on YouTube. Yeah, you get an audience. It's just not the audience you want. That's not the audience anybody wants, unless you're really, really okay with being large, regardless of, like, who or what or when or how, or even know. You guys know what I mean, more or less. And so, like, I'm trying to stay as, like, gender neutral on the, well, not gender neutral, but, like, not sexist. Ultimately, they're, fuck. Holy shit, these are bullets. Okay, I ducked. I always duck. I'm trying to be as non-sexist as possible here, and, you know, I'm ultimately going to sound a little bit sexist no matter what, just because when discussing physical assets one way or another, you just get mired in the entire situation. But no, I don't believe being a massive-chested lady is going to get you the kind of attention that you really want, for YouTube. So, no, it's better to be Markiplier. It's better to be clever. It's better to be smart than to, like, rely on, I guess, your physical appearance. That said, it can still help, especially if you're like very good at locking that kind of shit down. So there's that. Let's see. Trying to think of a good example. Oh god. So extra jump added. Yes. Lucked out on that one. Hey, we can go check out the other secret over here. Okay, Casey Tron is a satirical comedian. Okay, good to know. I've just been over there and I've been like, I feel bad because I'm a dude and these people sound horrible. But, like, oh god, there are a lot of other YouTubers. In fact, go over to our Let's Play, you know, the subreddit for Let's Players. There's actually a lot of there's actually a lot of posts that I've seen come through, effectively asking, you know, how do you deal with the negativity directed at you as a female Let's Player. And I've also seen, like, a lot of threads go through being like, you know, oh, these female Let's Players are only big because they're women and stuff like that. And, like, if that was true, then there would be a lot more large female YouTubers and streamers. I mean, proportionally, you're still going to run into a reduced population, if only because gaming as a hobby is still, I mean, it's actually fairly male-female equal at this point. It just depends on, like, what genre we're talking about. I'd have to really, like, do some polling and data gathering on that one. But since the target audience for most games is, like, you know, dudes, you're going to end up with a higher demographic of dudes, just owing sheerly to that one fact, regardless of whether or not, like, women are perfectly capable or, you know, interested in gaming. It's just, you know, old dogs market, which is shitty in a way. I'm actually really enjoying the fact that, like, there have been a hell of a lot more, like, female protagonists and stuff like that. Yeah, female LPers are more popular with the Sims games. I guess that's true. Let's see. Does this kind of conversation make me feel uncomfortable? Yeah, kind of. It's one of those where it's, like, it's a very touchy subject for a lot of people. And so, like, my goal is to try and come at this from, like, the purely observational, like, I'm not trying to, like, judge anyone here, apart from, like, these are the observations that I've seen along the way. As a man who doesn't care if he sounds gay, I love your voice and some warm and buttery popcorn from my ears. Thanks! Yeah, I never actually even thought, oh god. I think I mentioned this when I was playing, I want to say it was Binding of Isaac a little while, with Bird. I was a squeaker in 6th grade, like, I can probably go find, actually, I absolutely could go find the home video of myself talking. It's just like, holy shit, I sound so bad. I sound like just the worst person. Well, not the worst person, but, you know, I do not, I sound like a Chippendale. You know, one of the chipmunks from Chippendales, or whatever it's called, I don't know. I actually have never seen that, so I can't really comment, but still, I'm actually really glad, doing videos has actually really helped my, like, show voice. I think, ooh, what did we get? Oh, ooh, this is gonna be a good run. This is a good run. We've got crazy jumps. We don't really have anything else, but you know what, that's fine. Okay, so let's just pop in here. We're doing brilliantly, and we just got Uber, which is great. But let's see. I'm not even gonna touch that one. But no, no. Best way. Okay, let's go back to the original topic. Seeing as I brought that before, I got distracted on that topic. God, that was quite the sidestep. Anyway, so when you're first starting out, like the easiest way to, holy fuck, these are big. Holy fuck, where? Okay, this is a secret that I actually forgot about a long time ago. How? Holy shit. This is actually incredibly dangerous. These are just too big. These are uncomfortably big, and I can't get rid of it. Damn. Alright, well, fear my balls. They're massive. I feel like this is a South Park episode reference time. I don't watch South Park, so that does kind of throw a fork in things. Which is why I haven't played Stick of Truth yet. Though I might play Stick of Truth at some point completely blind and have somebody explain all the jokes to me, because I think that would be entertaining. No, we've already got the secret in here. Okay, there we go. But let's see. Oh, hey, it's the let me shoot my balls at this Veet. Oh god, we've entered the misogyny zone. I spoke too much about the wrong topics. This is what I get for ranting about gender differences in Let's Playing. Okay, let's go back to my original topic and stop talking about my uncomfortably large balls. They're spiky too. That I should probably see a doctor. But so when you're starting out, you're pretty much stuck with the whims of like a gaming audience. So when you're first going, you cannot rank on a search unless you're incredibly lucky, and that is rare, indeed. Because the way YouTube handles everything is views and audience retention are the most important metrics. Geez, there's a lot of Oh, interesting. You can pass through that thing on the ceiling. Good to know. Did I make it? Nope, didn't make it. Oh well, we've only got like, what, 2 or 3 of these left, and these things fly. So do I, apparently. Ah! Ow. Okay, but effectively you can't rank on a video. So for right now, if you're a Let's Player starting out and you want to start with Guild of Dungeoneering, there is no way you're going to be able to compete with me. And I know that probably sounds like fairly, egotistical, but it's just like cold hard fact, one way or another. But, like, you're not going to be able to compete in metrics. There are a couple of people that, like, every once in a while get really lucky because of YouTube being strange, but for the most part, you're just kind of stuck one way or another. But so, so instead, what you have to do is you have to rank in other ways. You have to appeal to people by being something special. Stupid tank. Okay, I've got one jump left, and that did not work. Oh well. That hurt a lot. Okay, the tank's out of my way, but I keep bumping into the walls. Alright, let's just... I can't destroy anything yet. Oh, this is a bit of a problem. Because I don't have the, I don't have, I can't shoot straight. These things do not... These things arc, which is problems. Oh well, we'll figure it out. But so, for example, I really didn't grow with, like, any of my main series. I mentioned Amuler. Like, that did not grow well at all until I managed to get up to, you know, where I am now. Like, I go back and it still only has 50 views as opposed to, like, 1,000 that Gilded Dungeoneering has. So, effectively, if you want to grow, you're kind of stuck relying on luck. Luck and good timing. In fact, I would say good timing is like equal, luck is equal parts luck, or no, luck is equal parts good timing, talent, skill, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, fuck. Well, I've screwed the pooch on everything here. We are definitely making it up there, though. There's an armor upgrade, and we need it. Alright, I can jump from here. Probably should have jumped from here originally. I'll have plenty of jumps. This is very hard to do. Probably need to aim up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so, so I didn't actually get lucky on YouTube. Get lucky. Weird phrase. I honestly hate the idea of, like, it all being luck, because honestly, I think it was just good timing and knowing where to post things. Okay. That hurt a lot. We're getting close to death. There's another secret, though. Multiple armor pickups, too. I'm gonna try one more thing. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Abandoned ship. I would love to, but I can't. Okay, come on. Let me out, let me out, let me out. Okay. Oh, boy, this is gonna be a bit of a pickle. We'll see how... What the hell? I must have spawned directly inside of something. Ah. But yeah, let's just finish this. So Foxy mentions, you know, looked at the newest Binding of Isaac episodes released. There were 20 episodes in the last hour. That's a lot of competition. And that's kind of it. So you have to get lucky. So I posted Dungeon the Endless to the indie gaming subreddit before they locked it down. And I got lucky there. That actually worked out great for me. But that's the sort of thing that you can only do, like, once in a while. And stuff like that. Your YouTube stayed up all night and got lucky. Cute. I mean, it's true. God, I could talk about this forever. I probably will, too. Next episode, maybe, if I remember. But, mostly it's just blood, sweat, and tears. Let's just boil it down to one thing. Blood, sweat, tears, and a little bit of luck. Mostly sweat. Somebody said blood. I didn't really understand that part. But either way. Okay, so with that, I will see you guys in the next episode of Tower of Guns. I'll probably keep ranting about stuff because at this point gameplay is just like, meh. Probably would have survived if I had missed all those jumps, or if I had a gun that shot straight. Probably the latter. Anyway, so, like I was saying, see you guys next time, and as always, thanks for watching.